Hello everyone and welcome to Tathastu ICS. My name is Trija Garg and I am your economy faculty. Today we will be studying a very important and interesting concept. You must have heard of repo rate and reverse repo rate. है ना, न्यूज में भी आता रहता है बहुत ज्यादा. तो समझते हैं कि वो होता क्या है. अब आपको पता है आरबीआई को हम बैंकर्स ऑफ द बैंक्स भी बोलते हैं. व्हाट डज दैट मीन, उस पे आएंगे. लेकिन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हेन यू नीड मनी as an individual, when you need money, where do you go? You could go to the banks, है ना. banks क्या करते हैं? banks give you money. In return you pay banks the interest rate, that is the earning for the banks. Also when you want a loan from the bank, when you avail the loan from the bank, you also keep something as a collateral. कुछ गिरवी रखते हैं, उसके बदले हम लोन लेते हैं. So you keep something as a collateral and get the loan. So this is the collateral, है ना. Similarly, now what happens is sometimes banks also need money. तो वो कहाँ जाएंगे? They'll go to the father of banks. The father of banks is RBI. Okay, or you can say mother of banks. Okay, so they will go to their mother. See, we need money. Give me the money. तो अब उसके पास वो जा रहे हैं पैसा लेने के लिए. Now you know that we have some short-term needs and long-term needs. So similarly, we can say that banks go to the RBI for short-term loans and long-term loans. है ना. So when I talk about long-term loans, RBI will give them the money and in return the banks will have to pay an interest rate which is known as the bank rate. ठीक है. This we will study in the next class, but for now just understand the rate at which the banks avail or borrow loans from RBI for long-term period is known as bank rate. Similarly, we have short-term loans also. These loans, the rate at which these loans are given to the banks by the RBI is known as repo rate. Repo rate, short-term loans. तो अब इसमें क्या होगा? Let's say we have a bank, ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank went to RBI, the mother, saying I need money, I don't have money, please give me some money. So RBI will say okay, I will give you money, in return you will have to give me an interest which is known as repo rate. Also beside this you will need to give me a collateral, give me something to keep for a safer side. Okay, what is this collateral? This collateral is basically the government securities. The government securities, okay, which are of four types. We have treasury bills, then we have cash management bills, we have dated securities, and we have state development loans. These are issued by central government. This is issued by basically state government. These two are short-term government securities. Meaning basically treasury bills is for 91 days, 182 days and 364 days, less than 1 year. Cash management bills is basically for less than 91 days. Dated securities is normally for 5 years till 40 years. And SDL, state development loans, okay, issued by states, more than 1 year. Okay. Now when we talk about this, तो अभी आपको इतना समझ में आ गया होगा. ICICI बैंक को लोन चाहिए, हो जाएगा आरबीआई के पास. आरबीआई बदले में बोलेगा गिव मी समथिंग एज अ कोलैटरल और ऑल्सो आपको इंटरेस्ट रेट भी पे करना पड़ेगा. ओके, अभी इतना समझ में आया. दिस इज रेपो रेट. ओके, अब क्या होता है? नाउ अ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कम्स, व्हाई डू बैंक नीड्स मनी? अब आपको पता होगा वी एज कंज्यूमर्स वी डिपॉजिट आवर मनी इन बैंक्स. Okay, banks uses this money to lend to people, to give loans to people. Okay, similarly banks also sometimes when there is a liquidity crunch, when there is a liquidity problem, banks क्या करते हैं? Basically they borrow from RBI. Okay, they borrow from RBI. अब क्या होता है? What is liquidity? Liquidity is the availability of cash. Okay, liquidity का मतलब क्या होता है? Availability of cash. For example, you also know that अब अगर हम ले लें कि एक you have to buy a 10 rupees Lays. Now you have three options. You have a 10 rupees note, you have ATM card or debit card you can say, and you have a 10 rupees dairy milk. What would be easier to use to buy this cash? So that is, we can say that the note is very liquid. The highest liquidity is of the currency note. Then you may use the ATM card. You may go to the ATM, then get the money out of it, then use it, and then the dairy milk. You will have to find someone who would exchange the dairy milk for Lays. So this is the liquidity. This is the highest liquid. This is lowest in terms of liquidity. तो अब हम बात कर रहे हैं लिक्विडिटी की. तो अब आरबीआई क्या कर रहा है? हेल्पिंग विद द लिक्विडिटी ऑफ बैंक्स. When there is a liquidity problem with banks, तो banks क्या करेंगे? आरबीआई से they will borrow money and give that money to people as loans. तो अगर बैंक्स के पास लिक्विडिटी कम हुई तो they will have less money to give to consumers and business people. That is correct, right? Similarly, you will need to understand, so that is why liquidity is adjusted by RBI. This is a facility of liquidity adjustment. That is why this is known as LAF, which means liquidity adjustment facility. So what is RBI doing? Basically adjusting the liquidity, okay, of the banks. अब इसमें we have two options, okay. One is basically repo rate, which I taught you, which we just discussed, short term rate, okay, and then we have basically reverse repo rate. Now it will be more easier for you to understand. Okay, you've got an overview of it. Let us now discuss repo rate first. Repo rate. Basically, this is for overnight. अब इसमें क्या होता है? ICICI Bank and we are taking RBI. RBI is giving ICICI Bank the money. In return, ICICI Bank is basically selling the government security, that is the collateral, to RBI at discount. Okay, so for example, RBI, the value of rupees 100, okay, the value of government security is rupees 100, RBI will give less than 100 rupees to the ICICI Bank, and then after a night, what will happen? The ICICI Bank will buy it for 100 and the difference between the two is the profit that RBI is earning. तो अब इसमें दो चीजें हो रही है. One, RBI is earning the interest rate, okay, because they are actually purchasing it at a discounted price, and the other thing is that basically they are also getting the interest rate that of one day, and the other thing is that basically what is happening is RBI is also adjusting the liquidity in the banks, okay, in the banking system. अब तो ये हो गया रेपो रेट, ठीक है. इसीलिए इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? रीपर्चेज अग्रीमेंट, क्योंकि सेल करने के बाद बैंक्स आर रीपर्चेजिंग इट, सो इट इज आल्सो नोन एज रीपर्चेज अग्रीमेंट, ओके. अब आप ये सोचो, अगर रेपो रेट को हम बढ़ा दें, कौन बढ़ाता है? Who increases the repo rate? The RBI increases the repo rate. If RBI increases the repo rate, then what will happen? It becomes, the loans that banks will get from RBI will become very expensive for them. If the loans become expensive for the RBI, then what, for the banks, then what will happen? Banks will have less liquidity. Less liquidity means less money to give it to consumers and business people, or even if they give it, they will give it at higher interest rate. ओके, तो अब वो प्रॉब्लम हो गया, वो ऐसे होता है. अब अगर रेपो रेट को हम डिक्रीज कर देते हैं, आरबीआई डिसाइड्स टू डिक्रीज द रेपो रेट, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? It is easier for banks to borrow the money from RBI. If they borrow the money from RBI, they have more liquidity. Now they have more money to give it to consumers and business people. Is this clear? Okay. Now we will go to reverse repo rate. Reverse repo rate में क्या होता है? ICICI Bank, they have, let's say, Axis Fund. Axis Fund means excess liquidity. They have a lot of money, and money staying idle is earning you nothing. So what will happen in this case? In this case, ICICI Bank will basically keep their access fund with RBI. In return, RBI will again sell their, basically what? They will sell their government securities to, or keep the government securities with ICICI at discount. The discounts are basically decided on the rates of repo rate and reverse repo rate respectively. Okay, and in return RBI will also give them the reverse repo rate that they will earn. Okay, and after one night what will happen? The ICICI bank will give the government securities back to the RBI. अब अगर reverse repo rate ज़्यादा होगा then what will happen? Then the banks will earn more amount of money, so they will keep more and more of money with RBI instead of giving it to consumers and business people. Okay, if the reverse repo rate is less, then what will happen? In this case, basically they will earn more if they give their money to consumers and business people. So in this case what will happen? The liquidity will increase. Okay, so this is liquidity adjustment facility, repo rate and reverse repo rate. इसको हम reverse repurchase agreement भी बोलते हैं. Okay, it is also known as reverse repurchase agreement because in this case RBI is selling the government securities. In this case they are actually buying the government securities. They are purchasing the government securities from the bank. So it is repurchase. It is reverse purchase agreement. Okay. Now let us understand first types of repo rates. Normally repo rate is for overnight loans. Okay, if it is more than 1 day then it is known as term repo, which is for 7 days, 14 days, 28 days. Okay, if we also have long term repo operations, which is long term repo rate. Okay, in this case if they want for 1 to 3 years, they can get it at repo rate. If they want, banks want the loan for long term, then they can get it at repo rate for 1 to 3 years and they will have to give the collateral with the same tenure. Okay, this was introduced in 2013, this was introduced in 2020. Okay, clear? Now I hope it is clear. There is another one actually, variable repo rate. Okay, what is this? In this basically what happens is, अब ये तो fixed है, this is fixed by RBI, decided by RBI. ओके, तो अब इसमें क्या होता है? वेरिएबल रेपो रेट में इट इज अनदर टूल एक्चुअली टू गिव द लोन्स टू द बैंक्स. इफ द बैंक्स डू नॉट वांट द फिक्स्ड रेट, this rate will be decided by the market. It means there will be an auction that will happen based on demand and supply. The rate will be decided and given to the क्या कहते हैं, the banks. Okay, this is normally for 14 days. Okay, we also have variable reverse repo rate which is similar to this. It will be determined by the market and not the RBI. Okay, now these two are quantitative monetary policy tools. Quantitative monetary policy tools. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? Quantitative monetary policy tools मतलब they will be used in case of inflation. Inflation का मतलब क्या होता है? That there is money supply. Money supply ज़्यादा है, यानी people have a lot of money. If they have a lot of money, the demand will increase, but the supply is not increasing with the same level. So demand is more than supply, so price will start to increase, which will lead to inflation. Now RBI wants to target this money supply. So what will they do is basically they will increase the repo rate. If they increase the repo rate, then the loans for the banks become expensive. They have two options. Either they will not take the loans from the bank, RBI. If they do not take the loans from the RBI, then what will happen? They will have less money to give to consumers and business people. Okay, which will in turn decrease the money supply from the economy and hence the demand, and hence the supply is still increasing, prices will start to decrease and hence the inflation will get controlled. Otherwise, if they are giving the loans, they will the repo rate will also impact the lending rates of the bank. Okay, so अब lending rates will increase. It means expensive for consumers and business people. They may or may not take, not all of them will take, so money supply will start to decrease, then the demand will decrease, supply is still increasing with the same level, price is decreasing, stabilizing, and inflation is controlled. This happens in the case of repo rate. Right now the repo rate is 6.50%. Okay, now we have reverse repo rate. In reverse repo rate, let's say what will happen? RBI increases the reverse repo rate. Okay, then it is beneficial for the banks to keep their access funds with the RBI. हम इसको ये भी बोलते हैं that either they are keeping the access funds with the RBI or RBI is taking a loan from them, same thing. Okay, so our banks are keeping their access fund with the RBI because it is more beneficial to them. If they give it to consumers and businesses, they will not earn that much amount of money as they will earn with RBI. So RBI increases it. This decreases the liquidity. If liquidity is decreased in the banking system, they will have less money to lend it to consumers and business people, which will decrease the money supply in the market. Hence the demand, supply is still increasing with the same level. Then the price will start to stabilize, inflation controlled. And if they want to increase the liquidity of money supply, then they will decrease the reverse repo rate. Okay, what will happen? Now it will be more beneficial for the banks to keep their money where? To give the money to consumers and businesses, because there they will earn more interest rate. In this case, then the money supply will start to increase, demand will increase, supply is still increasing. And then the prices will start to stabilize, increase, and hence deflation. If the country is going to deflation, then they will come out of it. This is how basically RBI controls the money supply in the banking system, or you can say the credit in the banking system, by using the monetary policy quantitative tools. Okay, so we have discussed repo rate, we have discussed reverse repo rate, we have discussed term repo, you know the long-term repo rate. These are all dependent upon some percentage of NDTL. What is the NDTL? It means the maximum amount that they can or minimum amount that they can actually avail from the RBI. ND, net demand and time liabilities. When we talk about demand liabilities, you can learn it as CASA, that is current account and savings account. And time liabilities could be RAFA, that is recurring account and basically your fixed account. So this is for long term, it takes some time to get the money from this. This is on demand, you get the money from this. Okay, so CASA and RAFA, demand liabilities and basically time liabilities. You know why are these liabilities? Because banks have to pay this money back to the depositors. Okay, I hope this is now clear how banks uses it. Let us revise once. We have understood here. RBI, banker of the banks, like we need money, they also need money, banks also need money. We learned about short term, long term. This is bank rate, we'll discuss in the next lecture. Repo rate is short term repo rate. We discussed the government securities. Okay, then we have how banks work. Okay, what is liquidity, why it is known as liquidity adjustment facility. Okay, then we have we understood what is repo rate, we understood what is reverse repo rate, we understood then what is repo rate, term repo, long term repo rate, VRR, that is variable repo rate decided by the market through auction. NDTL we discussed. Then we also discussed how in inflation, to control the inflation, RBI uses this monetary policy quantitative tools. Okay, I hope this was beneficial to you. Now you won't forget it. Also, the reverse repo rate right now is around 3.35%. Why is it less than the repo rate? Because obviously RBI will give less on the deposits and earn more. You want to give less and earn more, obviously, so that is why. Okay, thank you so much everyone. See you in the next lecture.